This isn't a love story. It's a blood-soaked cautionary tale. This is the story of Bluebeard. Once upon a time, there was a man who had such a frightful appearance that everyone called him Bluebeard. His blue beard made him look so terrifying that women avoided him. Yet he was extremely rich, and his wealth outweighed his ugliness to many. Bluebeard had married several times, but each of his wives mysteriously disappeared, and no one knew what had happened to them. He eventually visited a neighboring noblewoman and asked for one of her daughter's hand in marriage. Both daughters were terrified of him, but the younger one, flattered by his wealth and intrigued by his charm, agreed. Soon after the wedding, Bluebeard announced he had to travel for a while and gave his new bride the keys to all the rooms in his vast estate. He told her, "You may enter any room you like, except that one small closet at the end of the hall. I forbid it. If you disobey me, you will suffer the consequences." She promised. Once he was gone, she explored the house with delight, marveling at the riches behind each door. But as days passed, curiosity consumed her. She couldn't resist. She took the forbidden key, approached the small door at the end of the hall, and unlocked it. Inside, she found horror. The room was stained with blood. Hanging from hooks were the bodies of Bluebeard's former wives, lifeless and rotting. She dropped the key in shock, and it became stained with blood that no water could wash away. Terrified, she locked the door and tried to clean the key, but nothing worked. When Bluebeard returned, he immediately noticed her fear and the stained key. "You disobeyed me," he growled. "Now you must die like the others." He dragged her to the death room, sword in hand. She begged for a moment to pray and called out to her sister Anne, who was watching from a tower. Sister Anne, do you see anyone coming?" "I see nothing but the sun making the dust glow," her sister replied. She kept asking as Bluebeard raised his sword. But just as he was about to strike, 2 horsemen, her brothers, burst through the gates. They had been summoned by the sister and arrived just in time. They killed Bluebeard on the spot. With his death, the young woman inherited his vast fortune. She used the wealth to help her family and married a kind and honest man, living the rest of her life in peace. Bluebeard gave her the keys to his castle and the key to her worst nightmare. This has been another nightly bedtime story. Sleep well and dream deep. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like, following, and sharing for future stories. Until our next journey, goodbye and sweet dreams.